Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about Smart Money Buster indicator. I've been working on this indicator for a few months now. At first, I didn't have the intention to release it in this manner. I just wanted to increase my own productivity and trade potential and create a kind of indicator that works for me because I couldn't find the type of indicator that is really good in the sense that with the settings and the alerts that I'm looking for. But after working for a few months and a lot of bug fixing, a lot of work went into this, I decided to release it. So without further ado, I don't want to take a lot of your time. I want to talk about some of the things that this indicator can do and how it can improve your trades and how it will reduce the time you spend in front of computer and give you a lot of value in your trades, the way you can improve. Some of the things that are most prevalent is that Smart Money Buster automatically draws the all the market structure zigzag lines, and these all can be modified in the settings, as you will see in a moment. But a lot of free indicators does this, right? So this is not a big deal. But what is actually more valuable is if you know smart money concepts, you will understand what I'm gonna say better. But even if you don't have to know this because this indicator will give you all the options and signals to enter, when to enter and when to exit. So the most important thing is to be able to draw the boxes and give you appropriate signals based on the current market structure. So this indicator does this also. All of this has its own alerts, which I'm gonna talk about. And as you can see, there's a long box here. And this indicator also has Quasimodo signals, which you can enable or disable based on your choice. As you can see, another one, these signals can be used as entries if you want. It's pretty decent because I tested these a lot and I used them in real trading as well. It's pretty valuable for me. And also many people that already using in this indicator so far. So these boxes means that when the price went into these boxes, there's gonna be long or short signal. As you can see, there's one. This price, as you can see, returned. These normal smart money concepts can be used as a swing trading method. Mostly, we should see the zigzag settings so far, and these settings of the indicator is. First of all, the depth is the look back value of the zigzags, and the back step is the finalization. And all of these have their special information when you look at it. And the market structure break logic is over down here, which means that if you know smart money concepts, when the price breaks the structure, there's gonna be this line drawn. At first, this line is gonna be blue, which means that this is not an actually approved change of structure, but it means that this could only be sort of stop hunting and liquidation grab. So the system doesn't automatically does this, but when it sees like double or triple confirmation, it makes changes this line to appropriate one, which is red in this case, saying that the market structure break to the downside, which is that the market is bearish. at the moment. So you can see the line over here, as you can see the short drawn here, and uh, the price is going down, and you can see here there's a little bit of break, and but the system says that this is not really a change of structure yet. Don't like stop and or go into longs. So this is the main setting that this system of mine changes based on others. The case that it shows you liquidation grabs and it doesn't make you enter the strategy right away. And the another setting is that there are signal triggers and MSB triggers. MSB trigger is when the market structure break line is going to be drawn. And as you can see, this drone is only gonna happen with close on open setting at this point. You can change this to high and low, which is gonna be drawn when the high or low just breaks the structure. But I think this close and open system is more reliable because you want the close and open lines of the market to be above the previous high or low, above or below. I mean, and the signal trigger is when the short or long signals are gonna drone when it's the price enters the block, which means this box drowned. This box was red, turned into gray after it's used. Which, if we're gonna say middle, for example, the price is gonna wait to be the middle of the box instead of the start, which if we choose end, the price will wait the end line, which is gonna say short right now instead of back then. There's also another setting that I implemented which shows that you can disable these signals and limit the box length according to the amount of candles after the box is drawn, which is, for example, 50. If we type 50 here, it will draw the box till 50 candles, and if it's not going to be triggered, it will disable it and it will not use it as a signal. This can be useful in lower time frames. I mostly use this indicator in 15 to like 4 hour time range, but it can even be, I know people that are using it in 1 minute with appropriate settings, which this voxel candle limit really comes into play at those situations. And if you make that 0, which means that this is disabled. Also, there's another setting called both breakout structure trigger multiplier. This means that the breakout structure counts only when the break actually breaks 1% above. If we type here 1, like as you can see, it's drawn over here, which means that the break actually happened at this candle, which is 1% above the last lower low line, and the downside break happened here. So if you make this disable, which means this is instant, no, not actually drawn. Highlight candles that break structure is this line over here. It's if it breaks, it's gonna be yellow. The inside will be yellow. You can disable it. Showing and disabling higher high, lower low levels, which is gonna only leave this zigzag lines, and which is preferable if you think that a lot of labels are gonna clutter the overall chart. And Quasimodo signals over here. Of course, these Quasimodo signals are more like a secondary signals, and these can be a bit a bit less reliable than order block signals. So if you don't want to use them, you can disable them over here, not show them, and they're not gonna appear. But if the a lot of accumulation going down, sideways trend, Quasimodo signals can really be useful in those situations. And the another thing is that you can show the labels of shorter longs and disable them if you want. And another one is Quasimodo, like I said. And one other option that I've set up is the candle volatility system, which means that in the previous three candles, if the price moves, if the candle is really big, it's not gonna show the short signal, which will let you avoid certain false signals like this. For example, there's a false signal here because this is the time when the, I think, UST crash happened on BTC. If you reduce this to 5% or 2%, it's gonna make it look like it's gonna draw these candles, which means that the break actually does not count to the system, so it's not gonna provide you any signal with that. And you can increase this based on your preferred value, and this is a way to stop the pump and dump schemes that sometimes manipulations happen in all cryptos, but especially in the altcoins. Based on your time frame, you can use this. If you don't want to use this, you can actually make it something real high, for example 88%, and it's not gonna be prevalent anymore. So another system is that this indicator has, compared to others, that this has automatic Fibonacci level drones, lines that are drawn, which will help you understand the current market situation. Let's come over here. So this is the current Fibonacci system, which is automatically drawn and 0 to 1 line over here. And it's gonna say top that price is actually in the premium zone right now, and the current trend is bearish. So far it detects this with the zigzag lines. So, and with the bearish market, if the price is in the premium zone, it will give you a suggestion that if you hover over this table, it will give you a suggestion that you can look for short opportunities, because the currently the system is the market is short and the price is in the premium zone, which is like, means that according to the system, the buy strength can be lowered as long as the current trend reverses to bullish. So this will provide you another way to look for opportunities, and I used this a lot. I actually tested this in my own trading. It's a really good system, and it gives you opportunities to draw these lines automatically and use these as a signal. And for example, you can use this for, you may enter at the 78% if it goes above, which means that it could mean that overbought in price action system. And also the Quasimodo signals are gonna appear based on that. But you can also use this as a manual entries, and you can change these Fibonacci drawn lines based on pivot lookback value. For example, if you say this, if you make this 5, the system is gonna look back 5 zigzag lines previous and draw the Fibonacci based on that. If you think the system is currently way more volatile, you may want to decrease this pivot lookback value. And also this will change the suggestion. As you can see, it says the current trend is bearish right now, and the based on pivot look back value, you might want to wait the price to climb back into the premium zone before entering. So this is another system that is really useful. You can also disable these drawn lines. Everything is preferable along here. And the another system is that is really useful is the alert combination system, which you can use this indicator to automatically create your alerts with the uh, longer, short, or any other thing like this. You can connect it to the bots, or you can choose this alert function call system, and before creating you can like choose which alerts you want your alert to trigger, like change of character, for example. If you don't want this, you can disable it, and this will help you create single alert instead of many different alerts. And if you have if you don't have a premium account and TradingView, which is makes you have limited alerts connectable to webhook to your bots if you want, this is very handy, which helps you create single alert only, and you can use your other alerts for different pairs if you want. And this is a very logical system, and I really thought this would be really useful. Of course, everything, as you can see, there are many trend change alerts, change of character alerts, order block confirmation alerts, and many other things. So if you have any detailed questions, you can ask your questions below. I will try to answer them as much as I can. If you want to know how you can access to the script, you can read the description and email me. I will give you necessary info. Currently, there's a lifetime subscription available, and it's limited with some slots. And if those slots are filled, lifetime subscription is gonna be no more gonna be available, and you can only be able to choose the monthly subscription to use the system. And the lifetime subscription is a good system because I implemented this because some people were really requested such an option, and the amount of feedback that I get fixing bugs and other things is really useful. I fixed a lot of bugs. Actually, I didn't even make a video about this until like current release, as you can see, 1.3, and I waited for it to be really stable, and so that I can give the best product possible. This indicator has very good systems. I'm very comfortable right now releasing this and making a video about it. It has systems that are not available anywhere else, and people are already making a lot of money using this. So what I will suggest is for you to think about this as a investment, which is most people are using it in that way. And once you enter it and use your money as a trading, and you can use this indicator to create like 100 different alerts in 100 different pairs, and you don't have to watch the every single candle. And actually this was the reason that I created this indicator. So I didn't want to sit around watching like 50, 60 different pairs every single day, sitting around drawing lines, but I wanted to create a system that gives me signals on every single one of them, and after I get the signal, I get around, look at the current situation, and I enter. And these like long as you can see here. These gives me the necessary info. Like I don't need anything else. I just create my signals, I enter them, I draw my I create my like stop loss around here, for example, previous swing low, and create 1 to 3, 1 to 4, and I just take my profit and move along, nothing else. And I spend my time more valuable with my family, with my friends, and the signals are also coming to my phone. So whenever I see it in my phone, I enter position. So I don't even have to be in front of my computer. So I look at this as a way to investment, because I spent a lot of time in it. I look at those time that I invested is as a investment for the future, and I would think of the money you will spend on this either as a subscription or lifetime access as an investment. So I am pretty happy with it so far. If you want, it's not really like a huge expensive deal as well. Like if you send me the mail, or I will give you the necessary info. I am not gonna say the prices here because they are subject to change based on how long this video has passed. There could be different prices, and possibly the lifetime access is already gonna be filled by the time you watch this video. Possibly, I don't know, maybe not. But so based on that, I'm not gonna give any prices on the video, but if you email me, I will give you all the detailed information. But everything is gonna be fluid, everything is gonna be pretty transparent. And the feedback that I get from you, I improve the system more. And also, if you have lifetime access, you're gonna have the access to this previous version, which is a more relaxed version, which gives more signals, and you can use this if you want, but this one does not have the liquidation grab detection. That's why it has more signals. Also, you will see some of these different color boxes, which means that Quasimodo line is inside this box as well, which means that it's more reliable box compared to the normal green ones. And so that's it really. Also the lifetime subscriptions, we're gonna have the access to the strategy version of this when it's out, which I am coding right now. And so lifetime access users really have a lot of things going on with them. But if you're gonna have the monthly subscription, you're gonna have to subscribe each of them separately. But of course, like I said, it's not, these things are not like, don't be afraid, extremely like these things are not extremely expensive deals. So I want everyone to be able to access these systems and use their time better and make profitable trades. These also can be used in forex, crypto, stocks, and any other system, since the smart money concepts themselves work in every single like market situation. So that's it going on. This script is always gonna be improved, and there's planned features that I'm thinking of implementing. So if you're interested, look at the description below. If you have any questions, type them. I'll try to answer them as much as possible. And I guess this video really become very long already. Thank you for watching. I will be answering everything, and see you later on the next videos with the new features, and maybe some different videos as well. See you.